Hello, my wonderful friends. So first of all, in a previous video where I put the music over the video instead of the normal balloons music because I speed up the video, I got a comment that got a bunch of likes saying, Chris, you should leave the music in. So I'm like, alright, I guess we can leave the music in, but I don't think people are going to like it very much, so this is the video to test it all. What do you guys think? Do you like the sped up music sounds? Because I personally hate it. I don't like it at all. But if you guys really enjoy it, I mean, that's totally fine. I don't mind. I don't watch my videos anyways. I already played through them. I don't need to watch them again. And that's probably why I make more mistakes than I should. Actually, sometimes I do re-watch them every once in a while just to see what's going on. But today, what do we got going on? Well, we have some Super John Bombo tournament slash thing. Well, it's a tournament battles. So we're down to, I believe it's 24 people. 6 times 4. Yeah, 24 people so far. Everybody who's in it is very, very, very skilled at the game, and I'm leaning towards that I'm probably going to lose most, if not all, of my games. I hope I don't. Of course, I'm trying my very best, but I'm still getting better at the game. Anyways, this guy is actually second in King of the Hill right now, so he's technically like the second best player in the world, I suppose, at least at the moment. I know the rankings change quite a bit and all that stuff, but at the moment this guy's the second best, which is pretty darn ridiculous if you ask me. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we at least hold our own and don't get completely owned. Sadly, we made a simple mistake. We were supposed to start on Snowy Castle instead of Hydro Dam. We were just used to Hydro Dam because we played King of the Hill, and honestly, I just kind of just went with the flow. I was like, oh, I think he knows what he's doing, but I guess he didn't. It's alright, though. It's not the end of the world or anything. So, we're going to go for this Hydro battle right here. Now, I went with Farms, and he did not go with Farms. Very interesting. Fairly interesting indeed, but we have to try and survive. We still have to survive the big Regal Rainbow rushes that are possible in level 13. I don't know if he's going to rush me with one, but of course we always have to get set up for it. So I got everything pretty decently set up. I got a decent chunk of farms. My eco's pretty bad, and I have very little amounts of lives. So, it's not terrible, but it's just definitely not fantastic at the moment. I'm getting ready to sell my farms if at all possible, if I really need to. If he sends out any sort of weird rushes against me, bam, Shazam, I was going to get ready to get some things sold. Anyways, usually what I do is I try and get at least 1 or 2 3-0 boomerangs for level 13 or 14, and then for level 15 you usually need a 4th tier ninja to survive. Sometimes it's not possible, but you should have it. You really should have it. Even if you have to sell a 3-0 boomerang, those Regal Rainbow ceramic mixes can be extremely hard to kill. And he does an excellent job at defending my rush. I went for a pretty hefty rush right there. It was Regal Rainbows mixed with ceramic. And I was hoping that 3-0 boomerangs just would not be enough to pop through that ceramic layer, and then the ninja would just kind of be only 3rd tier still, and I would end up killing him, but it didn't work out that way. Anyways, late game Hydro Dam is definitely one of those tough ones. I think I'm going to start rushing this guy because he's going for a 4th tier ninja, which is pretty darn good, but if you space him out just a little bit, send out 1 here and 1 there, he's got to either buy and sell and rebuy that thing every single time and waste a bunch of money trying to get that thing. Which at the same time, I'm spending a lot of money and wasting a lot of money on these bows, by the way, as well. So you just have to be obviously pretty darn careful. And here it is, he's got another 2, 4 or something, whatever he's got, something 4. And I have very little money left over right now, and I decided to go all out on a full, triple regrow Moab Rush right here at the end. Hopefully the regrows take it down, but no way he did that ridiculous style. He got a Super Monkey Fan Club Juggernaut. Oh my goodness gracious, and those regrow rainbows are going to take me down. He won game number 1, but honestly, that was an excellent play by him. I totally thought I had him right there with those regrow ceramics, but he just magically came out of nowhere with the Super Monkey Fan Club. So intense. Alright, so game number 2 I got to pick. I picked the temple. I don't know why. I just kind of find this a fun map, I suppose. It's just fun. I don't think I have an excellent strategy. I just think it's fun. So we're starting off with an ice tower. I'm doing a ninja mortar strategy. That was more of just a random, okay, let's do this, just because I can, type of decision. Rather than doing anything, I guess, normal-like. I guess. I don't know. I should have probably stuck to my guns and played the way I normally would, quote-unquote, normally would. Maybe, sort of a little bit. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about these videos, how you like them, and if there's anything you think I should change, or anything crazy you think I should do, any sort of weird strategies you think I should try out or change to, I'm definitely down to test those things out. I know I've been testing out quite a few different things on a lot of these maps, even though most of my strategies seem reasonably similar to most other strategies and usually similar to the ones that I've already done. I usually like to just adjust them ever so slightly to make them just a little bit better, whether I change from a farm to a cannon or, change one of those little towers, because one little tower can make a big difference. Anyways, like I said, I did a very weird strategy. I went Mortar Texture Ninja, which is just, in general, kind of weird. Where the ice towers are obviously extremely freaking good against all the balloons up until level 8, and he's obviously completely destroying me as far as eco goes, and as far as lives go as well. So right now, it's looking bad. But at the same time, he's got to get a pretty decent chunk of towers over there to defend some of those weird rushes right around level 10, 11, 12, 13. Even though the ice towers are nice, they cannot defend everything, especially real rainbows and stuff. They're not as good anymore, especially if you get an ice charge or something. They're just not quite as good anymore because the ice shards cannot pop frozen balloons, which is kind of sad. So we're both getting our mortars up. He got the cannon up in time to defeat those Rico Zebras and everything, and he also got a ninja just to defend, so I decided not to rush him at all. My eco's pretty good. I mean, 673 at level 13 is pretty solid, but at the same time, I have to be careful. If he does rush me with a really big rush, I could be in a little bit of a predicament. Don't want that to happen. And, ooh, crazy right there. He decided to go for basically a complete switcheroo, going from ice towers, switching all the way over to cannon, which obviously you pretty much can't get anything through a cannon. I'm going to be honest. There's very, very little that you can get through a cannon, especially when you have other random towers kind of there as well. And I have a pretty decent defense at the moment. Obviously, might be able to get overwhelmed a little bit by a good mix of regrow rainbows and ceramics, or regrow leads and ceramics, or something along those lines. If he gets a really good mix against me, he might be able to take me down, but he doesn't know what I'm doing, and honestly, I see a lot of balloons coming out as eco balloons on his side, which means I don't think he's going to save over a really big rush. A lot of people, what you can do is you can trick them a little bit and think you're sending out a bunch of balloons by sending out pinks kind of spaced every once in a while, and then send out a surprise rush. Usually doesn't surprise them that much because most people are ready for rushes all the time. But sometimes it's just kind of fun to do it that way. Anyways, I have a ninja, a ring of fire, and a cannon, and I'm getting ready to get a Moab Mauler right here. So we're going to get a Moab Mauler reasonably quick here. I decided not to just get terrible defense in here, make him try and rush me or anything like that. I kind of wanted to get a decent defense, especially because he's got a pretty decent defense as well. But what I have to do is get another third tier ninja. So let's get that third tier ninja going. Alright. Plus our eco's fan-frickin-tastic over here. Wow, we already got like 1,500. Alright, so I have a third tier ninja, but not a fourth tier ninja yet. I hope that if I really, really needed that fourth tier 2-4 ninja, I could easily sell a Moab Mauler or something and just buy him, sell him, and rebuy a bunch of Moab Maulers or something like that. It just gives you more time to react if you do that. So here it is, level 23. Oh my goodness gracious. We got the Moab Mauler, we got another frag cannon here, we got our ninja here, 2 ninjas, a 14 ninja, and a 2-3 ninja. And what the heck? That was extremely lame. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was extremely unfair for that to happen to me. But it is what it is. I lost. My 2-3 ninja didn't stun him, and the 14 ninja kept shooting backwards instead of into the Moab, and yeah, I was really, really upset with that game, and I just kind of I decided to just play one random map that I really, really suck at, just because. I don't know. I shouldn't have done that. I was just in the mood to be stupid. So I'm going to play cards and see if I can make it worthwhile for me. Also, I didn't pick a cannon, which was extremely stupid of me as well. I decided to go with farms instead. I don't think that was a good idea. This guy does not look like he went farms, though. He went cannon ninja. We'll see what he gets. But as you can tell, I wasted all of my money. I still don't even have 300 eco, and it's round 4. And I have to get 2 textures, and I'm still losing lives. Like, this is just straight up terrible. Absolutely. Like, I'll admit, this game was probably my worst game of them all. The other 2 games, he just outplayed me. I think we both played pretty reasonably well. Obviously, he played better than me, but this game, I'm not doing so hot. But let's see if we can at least pull through at least a little while and make things worthwhile for us. Who knows, sometimes you can surprise people with weird rushes they're just not expecting, or maybe you can just look like you're sucking so bad that they're not expecting stupid little rushes right around level 8 or 11 or something like that. Sometimes you can kill people with Rigo Zebras, Space Rigo Zebras. You'd be surprised. Especially if they're going Ice Tower Mortar, Rigo Zebras can sometimes magically leak through their defense if they don't get a ninja or something silly to add to that. Alright, so how we doing? I got a ninja and a texture, but I lost 1 billion lives, and I'm starting to get my farms up, but still my eco is quite horrific. And yes, by eco, I mean economy, and by economy, I mean the farms and the income that you get every 6 seconds. I know some people sometimes get magically confused by that. Eco means economy. Alright, so again, he's got a very, very solid defense. I really can't do anything to him. I could try, like, Regal Leads and stuff like that. I just don't feel like they would be worthwhile to send them out. I'd rather get a solid defense, or rather just get a solid economy going with my farms, because farms are extreme economy if you can get them right around these levels. And even though I'd have really, really terrible eco in the beginning game, at least I was able to get that Ring of Fire up and just spam the farms until on the important levels. And, I feel like we're doing alright, but what I wanted to do for level 15 was, instead of being very, very greedy and getting just a 3rd tier tack shooter or just another ninja or something like that, I decided to go for 2 Ring of Fires. So hopefully I can get it up. And we do. We get 2 Ring of Fires over here. Honestly, I feel like that 2nd Ring of Fire was kind of in a bad spot, to be honest. It's doing alright, but I wish I just put it on the right side of it instead of the left side. But again, they're doing alright. They're popping enough balloons for me. I feel fairly happy about that. But then I thought about it for a second, and I'm like, Chris, what's your Moab popping power? Oh, snap. That's a good question. I don't have any Moab popping power. I got 4-2 ninjas. That's pretty much it. So if I could do a 4-2 ninja, 2-4 ninja strategy, hey, that might work out for me. But in general, it's just, it's kind of rough. But if you look at my farm action, I mean, I got a pretty good thing going for me right now. I got a bunch of 2-0 farms going. And I'm going to get even more, because I know he's sending out a lot of these white and pinks and stuff like that, so I know he's not going to rush me with any sort of weird rushes. Plus, his defense, again, is sort of weird, but I still think he'll be able to defend anything that I send out against him, especially if he gets 1 extra Moab Mauler, or 1 extra whatever the heck he wants to get. One other thing that I was thinking about sending out was fast cooldown ceramics, but I just don't feel safe rushing with those most of the time, because you really do have to send out a lot, and it's pretty much almost a wasteful rush to waste $10,000 on a rush that might fail. And very easily fail at that. So I got one 4th tier ninja, but it's not going to last forever. I need to get some more ninja action in here, especially because level 22's BFBs and some like gods and stuff like that. Yeah, man, we got to be on this stuff. And I decided to get another Ring of Fire, actually, because what I wanted to do was pop all the balloons to let the ninja actually do Moab popping power. I want him to attack first and attack this Moab right away. So what I did was I actually got my 2-4 ninja going. I got another 3rd tier ninja here, and I just used the 2-4 ninja ability. I just was like, screw it, I don't feel like dying to a Moab again. Last time it turned out horrific for me. I do not want that to happen again. So I got 2 4-2 ninjas this time with a 2-4 ninja as well. And I know that the ability does take a long time to come back, but hopefully it's worthwhile to just wait instead of selling it and rebuying it again. If we really need to, we'll sell it and rebuy, but I'd rather wait. How's his defense looking? Well, it's pretty good, but I just don't know how much money he has, but I think the best thing for me to do would be to mix a big, crazy rush in here. We're going to go for some Regal BFBs. He's got the 2-4 ninja and everything like that, so obviously we're going to have to keep selling our farms and do sort of a weird rush, because what I could do is I could have sent out straight up fast cooldown BFBs non-stop all the time, but I figured he was going to Blade Maelstrom them. So instead of doing that and just having all the balloons get destroyed right away, I decided to go for a spaced rush, basically. And I hoped that that was going to work out just a little bit better for me, but it looks like I just overdid the rush and I underdid the defense, and I'm going to lose to these stupid little Moabs. Good game, my friends. Good game, and have a delicious, super duper delicious day.